Suddenly the rain starts to fall.
Taurus, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are on the planet. I send you peace, love, and harmony. So I got some flute music there playing for you in the background, Taurus. So this reading is going to be for you, Taurus, ascendant, rising, or any other placements that you may have in your natal chart. So if you have a connection with Taurus energy in some way, shape, or form and frequency, this reading is for you. Without further ado, Taurus, this is going to be your planetary spread reading. This card spread is good for determining the pros and cons of a situation. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be looking at your Jupiter position, what is working, what to take advantage of, your moon position, what is hidden from you and what you do not have knowledge of yet, and then your Saturn position, what is earned work that needs to be put in, and your Sun position, which is the outcome based on the current trends. Okay, Taurus. So that's I'm pretty excited. Now at the end of the video, we are going to look at your mineral deck oracle message, and then your ancestor message, and then we're going to be looking at, hopefully we have time, we're going to be looking at the Vedic gods and see what the Vedic gods have in store for you. Now before we move forward, I want to simply read a channeled message from Spirit here for you Taurians. So let's get started with that. So here we go. Alright, so hopefully I can read this for you. Alright, so, my dear Taurus, or my dear Taurians, I am happy to be with you once more and to reveal to you my thoughts on man's problem. Man's problem today, as always, is of his own making. It is not inherent in the plan of God. By the misuse of his divine free will, man has placed his future and that of all the kingdoms in jeopardy. Many today are beginning to realize this and are taking such steps as they can to avert catastrophe. This is good, but not all men see the danger which faces mankind in increasing potency. Time is short, indeed, for the reconstruction of our world, along lines more befitting man's true role and purpose. Let me just lower that down a little bit. My task is to show you the way, outline the possibilities only, for by man himself must the new world be forged. There are many today who admit the necessity for change, but still resist it. There are many today who see the crumbling of the old and outworn world of the past, but cling to the old forms. But there is a new voice being heard among the nations, the voice of truth, which contains the hope, the promise of the new time. This voice will increasingly make its impress on the minds of men, for it is the voice of God speaking through man. My masters are with you and will show you the way. I myself will lead. Can it be that you will renounce this guidance, this opportunity to rise and progress? No, my friends, I think not. I shall show you that the way for man is the way of brotherhood, close cooperation and mutual trust and service. This is the only way. All else has failed. My friends, unless man can do this, man on this earth will cease to be. I threaten not, but simply state the truth. There is but little time left to restore the balance of nature in the world. Make it your primary task to release to all men the wherewithal to exist in human dignity. As sons and daughters of God, brothers and sisters of all, make over in trust for all men and women and children the produce of the world to the nations of the world. Do this today as free men and reap the glory tomorrow as true sons of God. May the divine light and love and the power of the one most holy God fall now upon your hearts and minds. May this light, love, and power show you to yourselves as very God. May this light, love, and power show you to yourselves as very God. Yeah, Taurus. I mean, I'm a Taurus moon. High Taurus moon. My moon is definitely exalted, and this is why I'm charging your cards with my aquamarine and moonstone here infused together. Very unique stone. Because we are unique, Taurus. You know, at the end of the day, we do have a hard time, transitioning, into this yet new modern world, right? And carrying on these old thoughts, of maybe perhaps in those times it led to this very moment in time, but now that we're in this moment in time, there needs to be this transitioning energy of change and a nuisance, right? And it's crazy because we have moon in your 10th house right now, and in this, and within this energy that I'm channeling here, this moon energy in Aquarius in your 10th house is letting you know at this very moment in time that that there are things that you gotta bite through, and the sun is in your 8th house in Sagittarius, in which you may be dealing with some obstacles, and the sun is exalted in Sagittarius, right? Because it's a fire sign. So what I'm picking up from the astronomical world is that you have the sun helping you along your journey, and in some way, shape, or form, you feel relieved, that okay, I got some help, and being Taurians, we need to tackle this issue, and having your Aquarius 10th house, you are that individual who pushes forward this transitioning power of of obstacles, of trauma, because you have been there firsthand. You maybe perhaps have led your company, your associates, your human brothers and sisters to a better life, because at the end of the day, Taurus, you are also a motherly nurtured sign, and you want this for everybody, not just for yourselves, because you know the wonderful rewards that you can reap when you do tackle these challenges and obstacles, Taurus, and that's something that we can learn from you. So yeah, Taurus, pretty cool stuff there. I like that channeled message for you. It really says a lot there for those who have a hard time going through these tribulations, because and you know, we're not gonna sugarcoat it. This is some hard times here for everybody, whether you're the most famous, the most rich, to the middle class, to the lowest point of life, you know. I mean, and then this is including every animal, every living thing on this planet is going through some type of turbulation, or some type of, you know, how would I say it? I like to use the word transform. You know, whether we like it or not, we're all going through this transformation. Okay. All right, Taurus. I've been rambling for 9 minutes now. Let's go ahead and get started in your reading, or on your reading here. Again, I charged it with my moon and aquamarine stones, so hopefully we get some nice clear messages there. All right, Taurus. So, yeah, it is December 28th, I believe, and we're gonna look and get started here with your Jupiter position. And your Jupiter position is what is working for you, Taurus, and what to take advantage of. Okay. So, Spirit, Universe, what is Taurians' Jupiter position? What do Taurians need to take advantage of at this time? Okay, so let's see here, Taurus. Let's see what Spirit in the Universe got for us here. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's do one more shuffle here, and I'm using the In-Between Tarot. It's a very, very unique modern deck. So the messages now, again, if we do get lost in the reading, I will clarify, and we will clarify with these oracle messages at the end of your video, Taurus. So here we go. So what is Taurus Jupiter position, Spirit? Okay, so we got the Queen of Cups. Okay. So there's the Queen back there, right? The Queen of Cups. Now this is the In-Between Tarot, so it's more descriptive. So Queen of Cups. What I'm picking up from this energy, Taurus, is that you are very, you know, in just Jupiter position. I'm getting that. Take advantage of your strengths. Okay, take advantage of your assets, your expertise, right? Because the Queen of Cups is a very independent individual in a sense as well. Independent with her emotions, independent of her choices, right? This is a very strong card to have. So take advantage of that in this Jupiter position, Taurus. You know, you can see the man here, you know, with its muscular figure. Take advantage of your health. You know, take advantage of the moments in your life that fulfill this aspect of your life in the Jupiter position. Talk to family, counsel with family or friends or associates. And being the Queen of Cups, you have a very strong sense of who you surround yourselves with. You surround yourself. I'm seeing here that with this Jupiter position, you surround yourself with strong-willed individuals as well, who have perhaps the same purposes as you do. Whether it's your hobbies, whether it's a company you own, or whether it's people you associate with. So take advantage of that emotional strength that you carry, that you perhaps, you know, hide most of the time, but you know you have. So take advantage of that here with the Queen of Cups. Okay, so take advantage of your, you know, emotional strength, and everything else that you have worked hard to build, and with these emotional strengths you have accomplished such endeavors. Jupiter position here, Taurus. So that's what I'm picking up here from this card. So that's your Jupiter position. So take advantage of that. Take advantage of your surroundings. Take advantage of your strengths that you maybe perhaps didn't know you had till now. So that's what I'm picking up here in your Jupiter position, Taurus. Now, you are very strong individuals, believe me. You and Aries individuals, man, you guys physically strong, physically and mentally and emotionally strong. So definitely take advantage of those strengths that you have, Taurus. All right, Taurus. So hopefully that made sense, but let's go ahead and move forward into your moon position. So what is hidden from you and what you do not have knowledge of yet. So let's go ahead and take a look at what your moon position is here, Taurus. So all right, Spirit. So what is Taurus moon position? What does Taurus not have knowledge of yet? Universe, show us Taurus's moon position here today. Okay, so here we go. Moon position. Queen of Swords. Okay, maybe you didn't know, or maybe perhaps you know now, or maybe you didn't know, but there is definitely an opposition here in your moon position. Maybe you have a competitor that maybe perhaps may be around your midst who she Queen of, it's funny because it's Queen of Swords and there's like a king, right? Because King of Swords comes right after this card, right? So Queen of Swords, what I'm picking up here, there you maybe perhaps don't know that there is a opposition, depending in your chart as well. We can definitely look at what is there, what is aspecting your Jupiter house or wherever your Jupiter may be. With these tarot cards, we are only picking up characteristics of what's happening in the heavens. So in your moon position, and like I was telling you earlier, your moon position, you right now it's in Aquarius. It's in Aquarius, and sometimes the moon can be just that. You're maybe the challenges are in your mind. Because swords do indicate thoughts, things that happen in the ether, right? Before we can bring them out here to the earth realm. So what you maybe perhaps don't know, that there is an opposition here with the Queen of Swords that you perhaps don't see as a threat, as I'm picking up here. You just standing there, like, okay, well, you're on my lands. What's the issue? Let's solve this diplomatically, because you are also a diplomatic sign, Taurus. You most definitely always prefer peace over anything else, but that sometimes when people step over the boundaries within your own boundaries, you kind of like have to put up a fight, So this is what I'm picking up here with the Queen of Swords. Another strong energy there. Maybe perhaps you didn't know that may be happening around you, or it's simply in your mind or in your head. Maybe you're just creating these things that are not really clear to you at this time. But with the Queen of Swords, I'm picking up definitely that there is definitely some type of conflict, some type of obstacle, some type of opposition. Okay, that's what I'm picking up here. So let's go ahead and move forward. All right, so let's look at your Saturn position. Let's look at and see what your Saturn position is here. And it looks like I'm gonna have to cut the camera here, and we'll continue further with your reading here, Taurus. So let's go ahead and take a small little break, and we will be back. Alrighty, Taurus, where are we at? Alright, so we took a small little break there, Taurus. Let's go ahead and continue with your Saturn position. So in your Saturn position, we're going to be looking at what is earned work and that work that needs to be put in on your end. Okay, Spirit. So what is Taurus Saturn position? What work needs to be done in part with Taurus? What is Taurus Saturn position? Universe, Spirit. What is Taurus Saturn position? Okay. Okay, the Ace of Swords. So there's most definitely an alliance that you may probably want to work on. Maybe you have quarrels with certain individuals that you might perhaps want to not correct in a sense, but heal, you know, in a healthy way of, you know, confronting. This Saturn position indicates that you're most definitely gotta, you know, put your mind to it. You know, make that stride to begin to heal or correlate or in a sense fix some it could be just in your head, you know. Maybe you might just want to rewire your brain in a sense, change some thought patterns that you may have here. It could be as simple as that, to, you know, confronting a colleague and, you know, and basically tell the colleague or say to whoever you're talking to, hey, you know, I have these issues and I want to fix them, and if you're willing to take part, I'm more willing to, you know, in a way work on these endeavors of the mind, you know, of thought, and so on and so forth. So that's the work that I'm seeing here in your Saturn position, Taurus, that you may want to work on. You know, a strong indication that you may want to work on yourself while on these endeavors, or in this endeavor that you are in. All right, Taurus. So that's what I'm picking up with the Ace of Swords. Now, before we move forward, I am going to clarify your Sun position. Your Sun position, I'm going to clarify that. So that's going to be the next card here, the Sun position, and it's the outcome here. So Spirit, let's see what Taurus Sun position is, and clarify the reading here for Taurians today. So Spirit, Universe, what is Taurus's or Taurians Sun position? What may or may be the outcome here, or potential outcome, because there's a lot of tarot readers out there, so there's definitely different outcomes. So in this position, this is the Sun position. Spirit, Universe, what is Taurian's Sun position? Okay. Ooh, we got the Hanged Man. So if you move forward, and however you do move forward, there's going to be a change in perspective. The Hanged Man is a major arcana, so that's a pretty good card to have in the outcome. It's what we want. It's this energy that's going to help us to not only understand but overstand what we've been through, who we dealt with, what we have built, what we have endured, you know, in a sense. And by going through all this, Taurus, I'm seeing that you're most definitely gonna have a different perspective to how you view the overall situation. So it's a very powerful card. It's a self-explanatory card, as you can see the images there, but I'm gonna go ahead and clarify that for you. Okay, so you got there in the Sun position the Hanged Man, which is a pretty awesome card to have in a general reading. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify that for you, Taurus. So we got the Hanged Man. Let me just look for that. I mean, I don't need to, but I just have the need to explain these energies to you. Okay, Taurus. So right here we got the Hanged Man. The Fool, Hanged Man, is now hillside at nighttime and surrounded by a jeering crowd. He has been entrapped in the base of a wicker man structure which has been set alight by the onlookers, whether for right or wrong. The decision to try the Fool as a criminal has been made, and the crowd are now intent on sending him up to the gods as a human sacrifice. In the in-between concept, when this in-between concept presents itself, we feel that we have gone from a period of stillness and uncertainty and are moving into a cleaning and cleansing change process. It will feel like a weight has been lifted from our shoulders, and that it has taken a long time to be realized. We now have a clear vision of what will happen going forward. Albeit painful and complicated, at least there is now a feeling of approaching a state of closure. There is an element here of giving in to what is happening to us. We are accepting the inevitable and allowing ourselves to greet our fate. Symbology within the card. Moving through the Hanged Man and onwards to the Death card. The fire swan in this card represents the death process and the transformational energy of this element. The Wicker Man represents the ego in this picture, and the fact that it is being stripped away. With the loss of the ego comes emotional vulnerability and a new way of seeing things. There are butterflies which are flying around the Fool's feet, indicating the transformational nature of the situation. Just as butterflies have emerged from the chrysalis stage, so will the Fool. Wow. So there you have it. You are definitely going through some type of transformation, Taurus. And I know it's not fun, and I know it's not easy. Believe me, there's certain rituals that I have to do in order for me to realize that, it's inevitable. The path we choose is inevitable. And, we do get hurt along the way, and we do heal along the way if we so choose to. All right, Taurus. So that's a pretty powerful reading, Taurus, for you. Powerful. And take it how you want it. And again, there's many interpretations in the cards here, but in this case, this is your planetary reading. So it's indicating for you to, get out of your own way, and pursue these things with joy, happiness, fun, loving, connection with whoever you associate yourself with. Have fun with this life that was and has been granted to you. So with that being said, Taurus, let's go ahead and move forward with your ancestor message. Let's see what your ancestors have for you here today. Oh no, I almost dropped everything here. I just need a bigger space, but that's fine. All right, so Taurus or ancestors, what is Taurian's ancestor message for today? It's help Taurus here in these endeavors that they are going through, ancestors. So what is the message from our ancestors for Taurians? Let's see here. Let's see if we can get a good one here. Okay, so your ancestor message is, Taurus, I was born to perceive the truth. The truth leads me to my authenticity, to happiness, to a life that is very easy. There you have it, Taurus. That is your ancestor message for the day. Wonderful card there to have. Let's go ahead and continue with your mineral oracle message. All right, Spirit. So what is Taurian's mineral oracle message from the mineral kingdom? And as you can see, I have my council here We got Shufite. I believe it's Shufite. We got Fluorite, crystal quartz, tourmaline, green tourmaline, and celicite. Celicite, I think it's called. An amethyst here, an emerald we got back there. All right, Spirit. So, what is Taurian's mineral oracle message here today? Let's see what guardian crystal we have here for Taurians. So let's see that. Let's go. Let's shoot. Let's see. Shoots for the stars. Oops, sorry. Once again, I keep just moving the camera there. Okay. Now I need to use my magnifying glass for this. All right, we got orange calcite. Ooh, which is a beautiful stone. I've always been meaning to get some orange calcite. I have green calcite, but not orange calcite. So here we go. It says orange calcite. What is it? Orange calcite is the hot-blooded artistic love on the brain wild child of the calcite family. Who needs it? Artist holding the proverbial paintbrush and staring at the proverbial blank canvas. Anyone whose sex life needs a little more oomph. Life. Where to put it? The honeymoon suite. The studio. When to use it? When you want to make something beautiful. Orange calcite's energy is all about breaking through the fog and the fear that hung on the path to creation. When you want to add some energy to your creative process or to take on the Kama Sutra one page at a time. Kama Sutra one page at a time. Get with the orange calcite, sun-kissed vibes. Unlock your creativity. Wow, that's a pretty unique stone there, Taurus. Calcite, orange calcite. I mean, just maybe, hopefully you can just by observing the card here, because these are real stones, and you know, in some way, shape, or form produce real frequencies, real vibrations, you know. So that's a pretty cool message there from the mineral kingdom. Last but not least, let's go ahead and look at the devas, or at the Vedic gods, and see what the Vedic gods have for you, Taurus. All right, Taurus. Last but not least, this is your Vedic god oracle message, spirit, universe. What do the Vedic gods have for my Taurians today? And we're gonna get this one from the top of the deck here. Ooh, okay. We got Durga Devi, goddess of the universe. Wait, look at that. And she's on fire, brother. On fire. Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and read passage there from this goddess. Okay, if I can read though, because these words are pretty small. Okay, it says, goddess of the universe. Durga comes to earth to destroy the evil forces of the universe when they become too strong. Known as a Shakti or power aspect of Lord Shiva, the god of destruction, Durga rides on a lion and is often depicted in both peaceful or ferocious forms. All of the gods offer her their power and radiate energy to her. Durga's name means evil disease destroyer. Her devotees invoke Durga to destroy worldly desires, negative thoughts, and weaknesses in themselves. Durga is both a loving and affectionate goddess and a ferocious destroyer of demons and evil. Wow. That is awesome. Okay, so right here it says, see, I got time. Alright, so it says, channeled message from the Durga Devi. I wish to tell you there is never any reason to fear me if you have a pure heart. A person with a pure heart has good intentions towards most other people and takes good action in life. For evil people who harm others, we simply let their own demons destroy them later. But for the pure hearts, we can help. We can help them to destroy their demons and dark thoughts if they ask us to. So that's all you have to do, Taurus. All you really gotta do is ask the universe, man. Guidance from Durga. Love. The tough love is needed with somebody you care about. Either they seek help in overcoming their difficulties and addictions, or the relationship is finished. For new lovers, take care to look beyond your first attraction to see if your partner has a pure heart and no addictions. Abundance. Some difficulties with finances may be happening or will be soon. There's too much focus on money and material possessions at present, and more need for spiritual wealth instead. Work/business. It is time to consider whether your present job is correct for you or you can take action to make it so. For business people, you might have conflicts with difficult and unethical people. Is it perhaps time to call in Durga? Education. Difficulties with studies are indicated conflicts within yourself. Needs to be dealt with if it is disturbing your studies, and problems with teachers need to be resolved. So there you have it, Taurus. That has been your reading. I appreciate my counselor for being here as well and guiding me to do so. I mean, this has been a phenomenal reading. There's definitely some transformation you are going through, and let me tell you something, you ain't going through it alone. All right, so just ask, seek help, and if you must, ask the universe, and the universe will be there for you. So with that being done and being said, Taurus, wherever you are on the planet, I send you peace, love,